There's something about flying, a mix of science and magic. Most flights are routine, but sometimes the sky throws us moments you have to see to believe. Today we're diving into the most jaw-dropping, real-life aviation moments ever caught on camera. Buckle up, let's get into it. Imagine setting out for a peaceful hike in the heart of the English countryside, where the rolling green hills stretch as far as the eye can see, dotted with grazing sheep and ancient stone walls. The air is crisp, the sky a patchwork of clouds, and the only sounds are the distant bleating of sheep and the crunch of boots on the soft earth. It's a place that feels timeless, almost untouched by the modern world, a perfect escape from the rush of daily life. Suddenly, the tranquility is shattered by the unmistakable roar of engines. You look up, and to your astonishment, a World War II-era C-47. Dakota thunders overhead, flying impossibly low, its shadow racing across the hills. The plane's vintage silhouette is unmistakable, its propellers slicing through the air as if it's on a mission from another time. For a moment, it feels as though history itself has come alive right before your eyes. Locals have a name for this chilling phenomenon, the ghost plane of Darbisher. According to legend, what you've seen is not just a rare aircraft, but the spectral echo of a real Dakota that tragically crashed in these very hills back in 1945. The story has been passed down for generations, growing with each retelling. Some say the plane appears only on certain misty mornings, while others claim it's drawn to the anniversary of the crash, forever replaying its final flight. Every year, new witnesses come forward with their own encounters. Hikers, dog walkers, and even local farmers have reported seeing the ghostly aircraft gliding silently above the hills. Some have managed to capture fleeting glimpses on their phones, grainy videos and blurry photos that only add to the mystery. The sightings are so frequent that the ghost plane has become a local legend, drawing curious visitors and paranormal enthusiasts from far and wide. Theories about the ghost plane abound. Some believe it's simply a tribute flight, a vintage aircraft flown in memory of those lost in the crash. Others insist there's something stranger at work, a time slip, a haunting, or perhaps a glitch in reality itself. Online forums buzz with debate, and local newspapers run headlines every time a new sighting is reported. The mystery has become a part of Darbisher's identity, fueling both skepticism and wonder. Those who have witnessed the ghost plane firsthand describe an atmosphere that changes in an instant. The air grows cold, an eerie silence falls, and a sense of unease creeps in as the plane passes overhead. Some say they feel a chill run down their spine, as if the past is reaching out to touch the present. And then, just as suddenly as it appeared, the plane vanishes, leaving behind only questions and a lingering sense of awe. Whether the ghost plane is a true haunting, a trick of the light, or simply a story that's grown larger than life, one thing is certain: it blurs the line between history and mystery. In the hills of Darbisher, the past is never far away, and sometimes it takes to the skies. Maho Beach, St. Maarten, one of the most unique and thrilling places on Earth for aviation enthusiasts and sunseekers alike. Here, the turquoise waters meet powdery white sand, and just beyond the palm trees, the runway of Princess Juliana International Airport stretches almost to the shoreline. This is no ordinary beach. It's a place where the boundary between vacation and adrenaline rush blurs, and every day brings a spectacle that draws crowds from around the world. At Maho Beach, planes land so close you can almost reach up and touch them. The roar of jet engines fills the air, and the shadow of a descending aircraft sweeps across the sand, sending towels and umbrellas fluttering. For many, it's a bucket list experience, standing just meters below a massive jet as it comes in for landing, feeling the rush of wind and the vibration in your chest. On one unforgettable day, a KLM 747 approaches the island, its engines thundering louder than ever. The plane comes in lower than anyone expects, skimming the tops of the ocean waves. Beachgoers who moments before were lounging in the sun or snapping photos suddenly scramble for cover, some running, others frozen in awe and fear. The sheer size of the jumbo jet, so close to the water and the crowd, is both mesmerizing and terrifying. Inside the cockpit, the pilot is fighting a sudden burst of wind shear, a dangerous invisible force that can push a plane off course in an instant. With nerves of steel and years of experience, the pilot makes split-second adjustments, barely clearing the airport fence. The landing gear passes just feet above the heads of stunned onlookers, and the aircraft touches down safely, a testament to skill and composure under pressure. All along the beach, dozens of tourists and locals alike have their phones out, capturing the heart-stopping moment from every possible angle. Videos and photos flood social media within minutes, showing the world just how close disaster came to striking paradise. The collective gasp, the shouts, and the stunned silence are all immortalized in those clips, a shared memory of a near miss that will be talked about for years. The scene is a stark reminder of the razor-thin line between routine and disaster. One moment, the beach is a picture of tranquility, families building sandcastles, friends laughing in the surf. The next, chaos erupts as a 400-ton jet slices through the sky just overhead, turning a lazy afternoon into a moment of collective shock and awe. It's a place where the extraordinary can happen at any second. One second you're taking a selfie, capturing the perfect vacation memory, and the next you're ducking under the thunderous shadow of a jetliner, heart pounding, adrenaline surging. It's unbelievable, yet it's just another day at Maho Beach, a place where the ordinary and the extraordinary collide in the most spectacular way imaginable. At a bustling military airshow, the crowd's eyes are glued to the sky as an F-35 Lightning II, one of the world's most advanced and expensive fighter jets, slices through the clouds with a thunderous roar. The F-35 is a marvel of modern engineering, boasting stealth capabilities, supersonic speed, and cutting-edge avionics. It's a symbol of technological dominance, designed to outmaneuver any threat and withstand the harshest conditions. On this day, pilots and spectators alike expect nothing less than a flawless display of aerial prowess. But as the jet streaks overhead, it encounters an unexpected challenger, a single, seemingly insignificant bird flitting through the open airspace. In the vast expanse of the sky, this tiny creature appears harmless, almost invisible against the backdrop of roaring engines and cheering crowds. Yet, in a split second, fate intervenes, and the paths of nature and technology collide. The bird is sucked into the jet's powerful engine during a high-speed maneuver. Instantly, the engine begins to fail, its intricate machinery grinding to a halt as feathers and debris disrupt the delicate balance within. Warning lights flash in the cockpit, alarms blare, and the pilot's training kicks in as he realizes the gravity of the situation. The catastrophic failure leaves the jet powerless, spiraling out of control. With only seconds to react, the pilot makes a split-second decision. He pulls the ejection handle, launching himself clear of the doomed aircraft. Parachute billowing, he watches from above as the F-35 plummets toward the ground, crashing in a spectacular fireball that sends shockwaves through the crowd below. The roar of the explosion is a stark reminder of how quickly things can change. Cameras, both professional and amateur, capture every moment of the dramatic sequence, from the initial bird strike to the pilot's daring escape. The footage quickly spreads, becoming a viral sensation and a sobering lesson in the unpredictability of flight. Experts analyze the incident frame by frame, marveling at how a single bird could bring down a $100 million marvel of engineering. For all our technological advancements, nature still holds the power to humble us. The collision of a tiny bird and a state-of-the-art jet is a powerful reminder that, despite our best efforts, we remain vulnerable to the forces of the natural world. Engineers and pilots are left to ponder how such a small creature could have such a massive impact. The aftermath is sobering, a $100 million jet reduced to smoldering wreckage, all because of a chance encounter with a bird. Investigators comb through the debris, searching for answers, while the world is reminded of the delicate balance between human achievement and the unpredictability of nature. Sometimes it's the smallest things that make the biggest impact. In the end, the story of the bird and the fighter jet is a testament to the unexpected power of nature, and a humbling lesson for us all. Bristol Airport, UK, famous for brutal crosswinds. An Airbus, A320 approaches, crabbing sideways, buffeted by howling wind. At the last second, the pilot straightens out, dips a wing, and lands safely. The footage goes viral, a masterclass in skill under pressure. While we're sweating just watching, the pilot is calm and precise. It's a dance between man, machine, and nature. Pure aviation artistry. Night flight over the US West Coast. A passenger films a glowing, twisting light in the sky. It looks like a UFO, sparking awe and confusion on board. Turns out it's a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket launch, seen from 35,000 feet. The rocket's exhaust, illuminated by the sun, creates a surreal spectacle. From the air, the ordinary becomes extraordinary. Sometimes the most unbelievable sights have perfectly logical explanations. Suburban Colorado, a family looks up to see a United 777 with an engine on fire. Flames and debris rain down, caught on frantic cell phone videos. The pilots, calm and collected, shut down the engine and turn back to Denver. Huge pieces of engine land in yards and parks. But miraculously, no one is hurt. The crippled jet lands safely. It's a real-life disaster movie, averted by training and composure. The footage is pure adrenaline. A passenger films a stormy night flight. Then lightning strikes the winglet, lighting up the sky. The plane channels the electricity safely, thanks to brilliant engineering. Inside, it's a non-event. Outside, it's a billion-volt spectacle. The video is a perfect demonstration of science in action, terrifying but also reassuring. These machines are built to handle the extraordinary. Dubai's Burj Al Arab. Its helipad sits 700 feet above the city. A Red Bull pilot attempts a landing on this tiny, wind-battered platform. The helicopter hovers, buffeted by unpredictable gusts, inches from disaster. With absolute precision, the pilot touches down. It's a planned stunt, but the skill required is off the charts. A breathtaking feat of airmanship. 1983. Air Canada Flight 143 runs out of fuel at 41,000 feet. The pilots, drawing on glider experience, turn the powerless 767 into a giant glider. They aim for a decommissioned airbase, now a drag strip crowded with people. To lose speed, the captain flies the plane sideways in a daring forward slip. The jet lands hard, nose gear collapses, but everyone walks away. The Gimli Glider becomes a legend, a story of skill, teamwork, and luck, one of aviation's greatest escapes. 2009. U.S. Airways Flight 1549 loses both engines after a bird strike over New York. Captain Sully Sullenberger calmly glides the powerless jet onto the Hudson River. Security cameras and cell phones capture the surreal water landing. Passengers stand on the wings, waiting for rescue as ferries rush in. Everyone survives. It's not just an unbelievable moment, it's the miracle on the Hudson. Pure pilot skill, teamwork, and a city's quick response. 10 wild stories, each a reminder of the awe and unpredictability of flight. For every routine trip, there's a moment that becomes legend. Which one blew your mind? Let me know in the comments. Hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more unbelievable aviation moments. Keep looking up. I'll see you in the next video.